Well, we definitely couldn't be in the studio together, and I was actually nervous to ask because I hear that people they have been influenced by me or that they like my music or even love my music, but I never know how people are going to feel and what people will think about actually working with me. So I was scared to ask, but I went on and asked anyway, and I was so shocked that she responded so quickly and was so down and loved the music, and it just warmed my heart because like I said, she's amazing. She's just such an amazing musician, and she like just fit right in with the song.
It's fascinating because R&B has very often been focused on a lot of music. Let's just be honest. I mean, music is either like sacred or
Mm.
secular, right? It's either worshiping God or it's about relationships and sex. I mean, that's just so much of music is about those things. But it's I've always been fascinated by what women in music, when they have something to say, how they get to a place of being able to say what they want to say, because so much of the industry still is controlled by men. I mean, let's just be honest about it.
Mm.
It is. And so there's so much, on the one hand, there's a lot of validation for women being very sexual. On the other hand, as you notice, there's a lot of judgment for women being very sexual. And I think women are just starting to talk about that in music.
Right.
And I'm just interested in whether do you feel like there's some line you have to walk as a woman in music who wants to say certain things, but you want to say whatever you want to say? I mean, do you feel yourself self-censoring at times? Do you feel like you've gotten to a place where you no longer have to?
In my music, I never self censor. In life, yes. I mean, you just feel like you're not able to fully be yourself because society has kind of dictated how they want to imagine a woman. But in my music, no, I kind of always said how I felt, no matter what that was, and particularly on this project. I was influenced by a few women today that I felt like were busting through those barriers and helping me to feel more confident in who I am. I talked about Cardi B and just my first time seeing her online and just like seeing her conversation and the things that she says were so funny to me. And it was just completely who she was. She just kind of laid it all out there. And I love that. And also Lizzo, who represented for, us big, beautiful Black women. And I was so proud of her for being herself and loving herself in that way and telling the world. Because even if you do love yourself and you know you don't fit the stereotype, I feel like maybe some people may even try to hide it because they don't feel like everybody else will get with it. But she just kind of put it out there, and it inspired me to get on that track and want to continue to help women to bust the barriers down, really.
Talk